It's working. Quiet. Do you hear that? Quickly, write this down. I think they're trying to speak to us. This very scene, human contacting alien, is not something that happened in Nuka World. If you've played the DLC, you'll know that Dara and her hubologists instead focus on trying to repair an old amusement ride UFO so they can take off into space. Crazy, right? Surely these people must be insane. Well, what if I was to tell you that they're not as crazy as they may seem? They have a big secret that they're hiding from you, and that scene that I just played out did, in fact, happen. All of this can be answered by trying to find out, has Dara seen aliens? And today, I'm going to present to you a strong theory that indeed she has. Let's start with probably the best evidence we have for this idea. Dara has an alien blaster. How could she have that if she hasn't come in contact with aliens? Now, when she gives it to you, she actually says up front that it was handed down by the Hub himself. That, of course, refers to Dick Hubble, the founder of hubology, who dates back to before the Great War. So what she's implying is that for 200 years, at the very least, this gun has been passed down from all of the Hubbles, right? One Hubble to the next Hubble, Hubble to Hubble, Hubble to Johnson, that was a mistake, Johnson back to Hubble, Hubble to Hubble, all the way down to Dara, Dara Hubble. And now she's all right with handing it off to you. Not very kind of her, not very appreciating of the man apparently at the center of their organization. But anyway, rebellious lineage aside, that's not even the point that I bring up here. It's that the model of the Hub's alien blaster is the exact same as the blaster pistol you find on the alien back in the Commonwealth. She's trying to tell us that Dick Hubble hundreds of years ago had this new refined version when just in the last few Fallout games, which they only take place roughly 10 to 50 years ago ever since Fallout 2, the alien blaster has seen major aesthetic changes. Yeah, you could argue that Bethesda just got lazy and they didn't want to make a different model, but then why can't you just argue that they made it that way on purpose for this very contemplation, right? It goes both ways. So for this theory, say that Dara's alien blaster has not actually been passed down from the Hub. She's just been lying to you. Instead, she and her hubologists have come in contact with aliens themselves. As you know, aliens crashing to Earth has happened multiple times all the way from the east to west coast. It seems very likely that it's happened in many locations that we haven't even seen yet, encountered yet. So who's to say that Dara and her team, while on their travels, maybe even right outside of Nuka World, didn't encounter one of these same crashes that you did? You know, that strange choppy noise coming from overhead, that trail of smoke just dissecting the sky, and when they get to the crash site, they find it. One dead alien with a blaster pistol. Now, the UFO is completely destroyed. There's nothing to really salvage except for the pistol, so they take it, of course. But now, what's important is that a part of their beliefs has been confirmed. Hubology, it's got a lot to it overall, like, trying to meet up with the Starfather on some planet called Quetzal, but that's not really important right now. Within Hubology is the belief in extraterrestrial life, and this has just been confirmed for Dara and all of her friends. So now they're like, okay, forget going up to Quetzal and freeing ourselves of all the, bad neurodynes, all that crap. We want to make contact with more aliens. They are the ones who can lead us to a new home where we can have better lives. And of course, they still sell the whole, we're traditional hubologists, come and get aligned and you'll feel a lot better by giving us money. But that's just to throw you off, make sure that you don't catch on to their real intentions. Now, why do they want to keep something like that from you specifically? I'll explain that in just a second, but once they hear rumors of there being a UFO in Nuka World, well, they go there and they see it's damaged, but not nearly as bad as the first one. Now they realize, okay, communicating with aliens could actually become a reality. So let's take a step back to the quest line in Nuka World. Dara wants you to get spacesuits for when they actually get picked up by aliens. You do that. Then she wants you to get them to the UFO and repair it. You do that. All is according to plan. And when you thought that they thought they were going to be taken up into space or to some other planet, whatever, and it doesn't happen, everyone just sort of walks outside, nothing has changed, they knew you'd think they were all idiots. You would walk away politely, wish them good luck with their new lives, their new and improved lives, and probably never come here again. Good. They don't want you to. Why? Is because the UFO is actually real. It may not be suitable for flying, but you've repaired it enough that its communication devices now work. So that silly ride that you went on, that was a signal to the nearest mothership that there are stranded aliens in Nuka World that need an evac. And when help comes, it's Dara and her hubologists who are going to try and be accepted by them, whoever comes, and then be taken up into space. And it's not unreasonable to say this UFO was purposely outfitted to look and act the way it does in the event that, say, it did get shot down in that area. Aliens have been observing humans for hundreds of years, and putting in 4 fusion cores could have been a defense mechanism against those who don't know how to use it, and the aliens are trying to protect their technology. So it actually makes sense in a way. Again, though, why is Dara keeping all of this from you? Clearly, you're a trained soldier. When the aliens make contact, they're afraid that you might try to kill them. Even if they do ask to see if you specifically would be interested in coming up with them, and you're not, you could come back with a militia and stop them from even trying. So they can't say anything. They have to keep it a secret, or else everything's compromised. So there you have it. What is Dara's alien secret? She and her friends have already come in contact with the remains of an alien and his UFO. Now, instead of following the traditional beliefs of their predecessors, they're focusing on being abducted by even more aliens that are actually alive, making friends with them, and traveling the stars until they reach a different planet where they can begin their new, improved lives. And they have you to thank for making that initial signal possible. All they have to do now is wait. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and down below please tell me, do you think this theory seems possible? Alright, Mr. Figwallop, we've translated what the aliens were saying. Yes! Good! What is it? They said, suck my big alien bells. So I think they messed up that last part. I think they were actually trying to say... Yes. We get it.